Okay, let's look at exam 3B, problem number 6, right? So we want to find the absolute maximum value of this following function, right? So let's take the derivative to find a critical number first, right? Before we take the derivative, I'm going to rewrite this function a little bit. So we have f of x is equal to, right? 1's nice, 1 minus 3x is nice. But I'm going to rewrite a negative 12 over x as negative 12 x to the negative 1, right? Then take the derivative. So f prime of x is equal to, derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of negative 3x would be negative 3. And the derivative of negative 12x to the negative 1 would be, I put negative 1 in front, so it's positive 12 x to the, right, subtract 1, so it's negative 2 power, right, which can be rewritten as negative 3 plus 12 over x squared, right? So we set this equal to 0, right? First, I'm going to add 3 to both sides, so we have 12 over x squared is equal to 3, right? Then take the reciprocal of both sides. So we have x squared over 12 is equal to 1/3, right? Then multiply both sides by 12. So we have x squared is equal to 12 times 1/3 is 4, right? So we know that by taking the square root, we know that x is going to be negative 2 and a positive 2. All right. So, but the only critical number we need to consider is positive 2 because interval is from 0 to infinity. All right. So let's make sure that we'll get the absolute maximums there by looking at number line. All right. So here's x and 0 and 2. So to put the tick marks for 2. Right, then we're going to look at the sign of the first derivative, right? So let's try x equals 1 or something like that, right? So plugging 1 in here, negative 3 plus 12 over 1 squared, so it's going to be positive there, right? And if you try something bigger than 2, so let's try something like x equals 3, right? Right, negative 3 plus 12 over 3 squared, 12 over 9. 12 over 9 is 4/3, but the negative 3 is going to be bigger, so I mean the magnitude, so it's going to be negative, right? All right, so we know that the original function is increasing before 2 and decreasing after 2. So we know that we're going to have a maximum at x equals 2, right? So we want to find the absolute maximum value, so we just have to plug 2 into the original function. So that's going to be 1 minus 3 times 2 minus 12 over 2, right? So 12 and 2 cancel out, 6. So that's going to be 1 minus 6 minus 6. So it's negative 11. So this is our absolute maximum value, right? Right? That's it. I hope that this was clear.